What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Powerhouse Mentality Podcast. I'm your host. I am Caitlin Kenna. Guys, today, really what I wanted to talk about, it's not going to be a really long conversation, and it's kind of like just real shit, That's what we get into here. That's the nitty-gritty stuff that we get into, is just real direct stuff that you can actually take and apply to your life. So today, the topic or the title of the podcast is Thoughts Require Action. So, I want you guys to take a moment and I want you to do this. I want you to truly think about what you're working towards in your life. What do you want out of your life? What does the ideal version of you look like? What kind of house are you living in? Who are the people that are within your sphere of influence? Who are you hanging out with? What does your day-by-day look like? What do you look like? How do you feel mentally? Think about exactly what you want out of your life. I want you to take a moment. I want you to visualize that. I want you to feel the emotion of being that person. And now I want to ask you a question. What's holding you back? What's holding you back from being that person? Like, seriously. What's really holding you back? If you think about a version of yourself that you want to become, what's stopping you? You think about it a lot. You dream about it. You desire it. And for most people, that's where it stops. That's where it ends. Because those thoughts never become action. So unfortunately, so many people go throughout their life and they never actually take actions on those thoughts. So they never fulfill their true potential in life. They never actually get to live the life that they could. But why does this happen? Like, why do you do this? Why do you hold yourself back? Ego. Fear. You're scared. You're scared of, what if I go all in on myself? What if I go all in on this and it doesn't work out? You're afraid to fail. Like, what if you fail? What if you do this and you go all in, you dedicate all of this time, focus, and energy into something that you want to accomplish and it doesn't work out? Well, guess what? It's not going to work out if you never take action on it. So if you keep thinking about it, and you keep telling yourself that you want this, but you never actually gain the courage to take action, it's not going to work out. So you don't have to worry about that. But here's the truth. If you go all in, if you truly commit to the process of whatever your goal is, if you go all in on yourself, it will work out. There is no magic to it. Okay, you got to leave your ego behind and you have to go all in. If you go all in for a long time and you're consistent with the process and you stop falling for your own bullshit and you stop falling for your own excuses, it works. Like, you're going to accomplish your goals. The problem is you're never taking action because you're afraid. You're afraid of what could happen if you fail. Well, I'm gonna let you guys feel a little bit better here, because no matter what happens, no matter what you do in life, you're gonna make mistakes. You're going to mess up. You're going to fail. You're gonna fall flat on your face a lot. But that's part of the process. It's part of the journey. You actually can't be successful unless you fail, unless you fall flat on your face. But here's the caveat. If you fall down, you brush yourself off, you learn from that failure, and you keep moving forward, you continue to get closer to your goal. And you learn from those failures, you learn from those mess ups, you learn from those experiences and those challenges that you went through, and they make you a stronger person, and you get to your goal. You have to be willing to do the work, even when there is absolutely no guarantee of the outcome. The problem is, prove me wrong. The problem is, you always give up long before you even have a chance to earn the results. So many people spend so much time doing self-development, personal development, looking for that thing, that secret, to getting the results, to getting the success, to building the business, to losing body fat. They're looking for that secret. But you're wasting your time looking for these secrets. You're literally procrastinating starting and taking action because you're finding or you're looking for this ideal, perfect plan that doesn't actually exist. You're wasting time and you're overcomplicating things. And you're paralyzing yourself by overanalyzing the situation. You know, we've all heard of it, paralysis by analysis. It's a real fucking thing. There's a quote that I heard the other day. And it's a really good one. And I think that all of you who are struggling with this right now, who are struggling to put your thoughts into action, you're going to really like it. The magic is in the work that you're always avoiding. Straight up. Like, if you don't do the work, if you don't commit to the process, it won't work out. You will not find any success. But if you never quit, you never truly fail. So, if you make mistakes, you mess up, you fall on your face in the process of getting to where you want to go, that's okay. Like I said, it's part of it. But you have to go all in on you. You have to commit fully to yourself. You can't be half in and half out. You have to commit to yourself for a really long time. And if you do that, it will work out. You will accomplish your goals. But it will never happen unless those thoughts turn into action. You know, action cures everything, including fear, including self-doubt. So if you doubt yourself right now and you doubt that you're going to be able to actually accomplish what you want in life, take action and prove yourself wrong. Prove yourself that you can do it. Shift your perspective. Stop being afraid of failing and start being afraid of, what if I don't try? What if I get to the end of my life and realize that I ran out of time and never actually got to know if I would have been able to do that thing? So here's some action that I want you to take here, guys. I want you to start here. All right, I want you to do one thing that takes you one step closer to where you want to be in life. So, if you want a promotion in work, take a step that's going to make you better. All right, do some extra research, do some extra sales studying, make a couple extra phone calls, make a couple extra emails, do whatever it's going to take to get you further in that career. If you want to lose weight, go on a walk. Do one thing that's going to take you one step closer to where you want to be. One thing. Focus on being 1% better every single day and just doing one more. And if you feel like you want to quit, I want you to really ask yourself a question. Like, if you're tired, if all you're thinking about is quitting, I want you to ask yourself this. Are you quitting out of frustration, or are you quitting because you're no longer passionate about it? Because if you're no longer passionate about the thing that you're trying to accomplish, then that's not quitting, that's just shifting, right? You're shifting, you're going to something else that's going to truly help you find that fulfillment that you're looking for out of your life. But if you're quitting just because you're frustrated because things are getting a little bit challenging, they're getting a little bit tough, then you're quitting for the wrong reason. And you're going to look back in a couple weeks and a couple months and wish that you never quit. So if you're thinking about quitting, ask yourself why. Is it because you're frustrated in the moment? Or is it because you're no longer passionate about it and it's no longer serving you? And that's when you can make that decision. But guys, most of us want to quit just because we're frustrated. We're frustrated, okay? How many times have you, since I'm a nutrition coach, I hear it all the time. It's been like 2 weeks, the scale hasn't moved. Okay. You want to quit, but you want to quit just because you're frustrated. You don't want to quit because you're no longer passionate about reaching your goals. So keep going. Keep working, because it will work out if you keep putting in the work. So guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope that you got a lot out of this podcast. If you did, please do me a solid. Share this podcast with one person. Share it on your social media. Share it with a friend. Share it with somebody that you know is going to get value from it, just like you did. And if you guys have anything that you want from me, if you need anything at all, if you have any questions, I always put my email and my social media down below, so that way you can contact me. But other than that, guys, like I said, and like I always say at the end of these podcasts, do one thing today, right now. Don't procrastinate it. Do one thing that's going to take you one step closer to where you want to be.